What's happening, guys? Welcome to this part of this fasting module. We're going to be focusing on types of fast. Now, we've briefly covered the flow chart and that intuitive approach to getting started with fasting. Now, there are various types. You can do a circadian rhythm, which is that 24-hour cycle, all right, night and day essentially. And it is roughly about that 24-hour period, about 24 hours and 15 minutes is a sort of a circa, that 24-hour period, all right? And that is night and day for us. Now, to break that in half, you can do a 12 and 12, all right? So you're going to sleep for about approximately 8 hours, and then realistically, you're only going to be fasted for about 4 hours in the day, yeah, when you're awake, realistically, but you're fasted overnight as well. Yeah, so you've got an 8-hour eating window, sorry, a 12-hour eating window and a 12-hour sleeping window where you're going to be fasted as well. Okay, so that's your circadian rhythm one. So 12 and 12. So that's quite a big eating window, yeah? But if you looked at yourself a few months ago, a few years ago, you'd probably easily slip into that eating window being maybe 14 or 16 hours, which means you're only in that rest and digest state for about 8 hours. We want to completely flip that on its head. So the next one is a 16 and 8 window. All right, so 16 hours fasted, 8-hour feeding window. We're going to go into feeding windows soon. But yet again, you're going to be fasted for a period of time, but you're also going to sleep for 8 hours. So take this for instance then. We go to bed at 10 o'clock, we wake up at 6. Yeah, so there's 8 hours already gone. And then we are gonna eat our food at 10 o'clock, so there's an additional 4 hours. So we're now on a 12 hours. And then we're gonna break our fast at 2 o'clock in the afternoon, which means from 2 o'clock through till 10 o'clock is our eating window, just an example. Okay, and then you're going to sleep, and then that's your cycle. Now, I wouldn't advise eating at 10 o'clock at night, and we'll go into the ins and outs of that and the effect that will have on your sleep and actually disturbing sleep quality. But that's another method, all right, just as an example. 16 and 8 hours. You can also do 18 and 6 hours. Okay, so 18 and 6. So that eating window is getting smaller. So sleep for 8 hours, fast for 10 hours in the day, so maybe 5 hours at the end of the day, 5 hours at the initial start of the day, and then eat all your meals within a 6-hour window. All right, so it could be 3 meals, could be 5 meals, 6 meals, could be 1 meal, 2 meal, whatever you want. All right, but that's the feeding window, that 6-hour period. You can also do 20 and 4. All right, so fasted for 20 hours of the day and eating for only 4, so maybe 2 meals. All right, and then the last one is a 24-hour fast. So we're doing this OMAD approach. OMAD stands for only 1 meal a day, okay? And I've tried all of these, all right? And let your day dictate where you go with these fasts. That is the best way to do it. Remain intuitive. And the great thing about fasting is, amongst many other things, is the way you feel, like mentally and physically. The more adapted you get to becoming fasted, the better you feel, and the longer periods you can go and feel better. Like I've been 72, 74 hours into a fast, and that is when I feel my best, which is crazy. Yeah, your body composition change, you have a positive mindset, you feel energized, you have mental clarity, you can be really productive in relationship, work, you name it. All right, it can all happen. And another good aspect to it is travel. Yeah, the amount of times we travel across the country or travel from country to country, and there'll be service stations or there'll be airport food, and it will always be suboptimal, subpar standard food that's cooked in absolute rubbish like vegetable oil, or you'll have like bread and all the other gluten-y bits of crap. Yeah, and these are all detrimental to your health. Yeah, and things like vegetable oil is probably worse than having sugar, because of the disruption the vegetable oil actually has on your system, right? If you go out and smash a McDonald's, yeah, you may feel rough for the hours afterwards, or not, but 2 to 3 weeks later, that's still having an adverse effect on your genes, all right? It makes mutations. So if you're constantly living like this, then yeah, it's not good, all right? So the way it makes you feel, an inconvenience, because you can skip meals. Like, it's not like you're depriving yourself. If I have a 6-hour flight to, I don't know, somewhere in the Greece or something like that, and I get to the airport early in the morning and I'm faced with crappy bacon or like some sort of sausage and bread muffin or whatever, I don't have to eat that. I wouldn't want to eat that. So I have the option to wait 6 to 8 hours till I get to the other end where I can find a more nutrient dense meal. And that's what it's about. It's about finding a better source of fuel so that you can nourish yourself, yeah, and preventing, all right? Because it's just as important to eliminate the crap as it is to increase the nutrient uptake, yeah? But if you can combine both, you are absolutely thrived. Okay, so just to summarize that bit there, you want to keep an intuitive approach. It's all about you. I am different to you, the next person is different to you, all right? And depending on the environmental stimuluses that you are exposed to, that will dictate the way you feel. And no 2 days can be the same. The best thing we can do is get in a set routine. Our body likes regularity. It loves all these things. And that's what this is about. It's about finding a routine, having regularity to that routine, and not differing too far from it. But then we are metabolically flexible to skip a meal or 9, all right, like I like to say, and absolutely thrive for it, yeah? So that's just an insight of types of fast that you can do. Remember, start small, think big, and stay intuitive. I'll catch you in the next slide.